I drew up my doghouse design in CAD so that I could get very specific dimensions for all the panels. And then now at this point I have made the panels and cut them out, and they include some extra material on one side so that I can have recessed deadlights or windows, and that'll be the backing for those. And the top of the doghouse is resting up here. I've already cut out the hole for the main hatch, and then the hatch needs a lip a couple inches high. So in order to make that, I've taken the cutout from the hatch hole and fashioned it into a mold, and I've added some cardboard spacers in there and hard paper around to get it a bit thicker to the exact thickness I need. Now I'm just going to heat up this foam piece and wrap it around to begin construction of the lip. If you're new to the channel, beside me here is a Scow Bow Mini-Cruiser that I'm building. Basically my mission here is to build a strong, trailerable, 14-foot sailboat that's watertight and custom built to cross oceans. If you are new here, please do make sure you subscribe. I'm getting pretty close to my 10,000 subscriber goal that I've been working on for quite a while. So if you subscribe, you'll really help me out. All right, let's get to work. By now with this project, I've used this technique many times with the kind of PVC foam core that I'm using. You can quite easily heat it up with a heat gun, and it slightly melts, and you can bend it around whatever shape you want. I just use some weights to hold it in place until it cools and sets. And then a little hot glue will keep it in place until I can add some thickened epoxy and fiberglass around the ring. For the next step on this piece, I've wrapped the inside mold with just some plastic wrap, and I've got 3 layers of 6-ounce cloth and peel ply, and I'm just going to wrap it around that so it holds its circular shape. Easy day, that went on nicely. And the next thing to do once this cures will be to round this top edge and then place it right on top of the doghouse top panel, which is here, and fiberglass it right in place. It's the next day now. It looks like things have gone well. I'm just going to trim the top and bottom with my utility knife, and then I'll round the top so that I can fiberglass over it. My cylinder did not turn out as perfectly symmetrical as I would like. So what I decided I'm going to do is put a thin bead of thickened epoxy around right onto the top panel of the doghouse and the bottom of this, and then use these weights to push it out, push it right into place to make as close to a perfect circle as I can. Let that dry, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, this is gluing on now, and I got the weights pushing out all over the ring to make it more of a bit more perfect circle. Okay, I've got my doghouse top angled up here so that I can work on both sides. And on the bottom, we've got this routed for a smooth edge so that I can wrap fiberglass from here, over, around, and under. And I've cut out some 90 plus pieces of 2-inch or 5 centimeter wide strips that can go around this lip. So that'll give me 3 layers of fiberglass on the lip. And then I got 2 more here that go just on the inside all the way around, because I already did that on the outside, so might as well mirror it. I can't even imagine how long this is going to take, but I'll give you a time lapse for at least the first layer. Fiberglass usually has a really tough time bending around sharp turns like the top of this lip here. So I came up with an idea to fill some bags with rice, and that just applies just the right amount of pressure evenly all the way around. Clamp is too much pressure in a very small area, and I don't have enough of them anyway. So I think this will work really well. Now while this is curing here, I can start on the next step, which is to build a base that goes around the perimeter of this lip, 20 millimeters high, about this high, and about the same width. And luckily my foam is about 10 millimeters high, so I just need to make 2 levels of this foam. That'll get the height I want. And I decided I'll make it out of about 4-inch wide sections of these. That way I can curve them and go all the way around, as you can see in the CAD drawing I did here. And this base will hold the first gasket for the hatch. If you see this cross-section analysis I did, it's pretty cool. You can see the first gasket there, and then any water would have to go up over the base through the first gasket, and then it would have to go up a couple inches and manage to get past the second gasket. So it should be a very dry hatch. All right, I got a paper template here of what I need and traced it onto the foam. To get all the way around, I need about 16, which means I need to cut out 32 of these. Okay, I'm done for now. This is a unique and fun project. It was kind of like laying bricks there for a bit. My plan is to come back in about 6 hours and add fairing filler, just like icing a cake. That way this epoxy will be partially cured, but not all the way. This allows me to get a good chemical bond instead of just the mechanical bond you get after sanding completely cured epoxy. It's difficult to see on video, but if I press my fingernail into the surface, it still leaves an indent. So that lets me know it's not fully cured and can still entertain a strong chemical bond.
Sailboat.
So there's a finished view of the hatch hole lip. I've been really excited to tackle this project of building my own hatch for the sailboat. If you've done any decent offshore sailing miles as I have, you know that those low profile deck hatches tend to leak a lot. I think we've all got a story of a lot of water coming in through those, or especially the sliding main companionway hatches. Those are even worse. So I was really excited to draw up my own plans for this and DIY my own hatch that would be much more watertight, I think. If you enjoy these videos and the project and you want to help out, joining Patreon allows you to see videos 24 hours in advance. And there's other ways to contribute in the description, such as the Amazon wish list. A lot of people have given me great stuff that's helped with the build, and there's PayPal link in there. Coming up soon, there's going to be some more really cool videos about assembling this doghouse and making the recessed deadlights, aka windows for the doghouse, and there's two on the port and starboard side of the hull. So that should be really cool to see come together. Okay, I will see you guys next time.
Mr. Ward, let's make all preparations. We're getting on the way.
Hey, what's your name?
Home.
Come and get back to your station or I'll have you shot from your ear!
Well, shoot some!